The goal for Barcelona is to bring in a midfielder who can take Sergio Busquets' place. Coach Xavi Hernandez has requested that the club concentrate all of its financial resources on this position, although there are no top-tier choices due to the market's complexity. Deco, the new sporting director, has been working diligently for days to come up with a solution and has suggested two names that would be workable provided that a transfer agreement is in place. They are Florentino Luis of Benfica and João Palhinha of Fulham, two pivots who have demonstrated a high level and may fit well at Barca. Real Sociedad's Martin Zubimendi was the target of Xavi's plan to sign him, but the player's ambiguous preference to stay with Real Sociedad for another season while they are in the Champions League and the cost of the termination option put paid to the deal. The team conducted a thorough analysis of all available options on the market, including Sophie and Amrabat, but Deco is leaning more towards Palhinha and Florentino Luis since he believes they are two midfielders with more specialized skills for Barca. They are by no means simple signings in any situation, but at least the incoming Blaugrana sporting director is confident that the two players would be eager to join Barca. They are two athletes who have a powerful build and excellent ball skills. Barca has already examined them, and Deco himself has validated the assessments on both, which are positive. The more well-known of the two is Palhinha. He was already a part of Barca last summer when he was offered, but his inclusion was disallowed because other positions were given priority. He was eventually acquired by Fulham for €20 million, and during his debut Premier League campaign, he has flourished. He has established himself as Fulham's unquestioned starter and an important member of the team this season. He organizes things well, plays in front of the defense, and has excellent field positioning. He has increased his play speed and is a master at stealing and passing the ball. He is strong in the air thanks in part to his 1.90 m height. English clubs have taken notice of Palhinha's season, and he has already fielded several inquiries. Although Manchester United and Liverpool tried to get him, Fulham refused to sell to an English team. He was also being considered by Bayern, although he is not now a top priority. His market value is €35 million, but Fulham appear prepared to want €50 million, even though they are open to trade discussions. There is a lot of room for compromise. The alternative choice is Florentino Luis. After his amazing performance in the Champions League, Barca relocated with his camp, as Sport already reported a few days earlier. He is 23 years old and has outstanding physical potential, but his touch has improved significantly. He is without a doubt the finest ball winner in the Champions League for a Benfica club that has performed admirably in Europe this season. The international star from Portugal has a €120 million buyout clause, but the Portuguese club might sell him for about €40 million and might possibly be interested in one of Barca's cutouts. Deco previously contacted his camp to inquire about his availability since he has known about the figures for days. Florentino Luis is sought after by numerous European teams, but the footballer would be thrilled to join Barca. It's apparent from Barca's plan that they want to fill the position with an indisputable talent. They won't be the team's top choices, but they will be players with good projection who can contribute significantly. The club is very clear that signing will only be possible if there are sales that leave money in the cash box and lower the wage bill, so the investment will be significant even though it is within the scope of the club's capabilities. Because of this, Deco also maintains a list of cheap solutions that could be useful while waiting for more favorable economic conditions. Although it is not ideal, this option would be used if it became impossible to afford a significant investment. Either that, or they would use the squad's available players or the young program, even though it would be too risky to compete in Europe. They're going to exert every effort to sign. And sign properly.